Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it went out.
This was fine yesterday. What the hell?
All right, let me go. Hold on, I'm gonna call Spectrum real quick and curse out their moms.
Their mom? Curse out Spectrum's mom? Not
The
her
whole
mom.
The whole mouth.
I might have to
whole
change
mom.
my. I might change my if it's not reconnecting.
I think you're back. I think you're back.
It like goes out for like probably like
A
5-6
second,
seconds. Yeah.
Spectrum, get your shit together. This is. Ugh. I'm so nervous. It's
Oh, they're
it's
getting
saying.
a live possum in the
It's
mail.
okay. We are professionals.
Thank you. You are definitely like professionals, and I appreciate all of you.
I also want to add that I only rolled that poorly because I had to, but technically I got a 3 out of 4, so that's, it's pretty good.
That is pretty good in your roles.
Although it was technically a failure, I see it as a success for as how high I can get with said roll. All right, that's how I'm taking that.
I mean, the thing about rolling your lowest die is that you have a higher chance for that one to explode. So
Don't take this away from me. Don't
you
take
could have
this.
done it.
Take it away. Take it away.
Okay. The could I have a grit roll from everyone now?
Oh no.
Absolutely.
Oh, you said a grit roll?
Yes,
All right.
please. It's a grit roll. Yes.
A grit.
A grit.
G-R-
It's a grit roll, I
Are we
believe.
doing a grit? Are we doing a grit roll?
Mhm.
I did this. I'm deleting
Not
it.
flight roll, right? Grit.
You're fine. I do that all the time. Okay.
Exploding dice.
Let's go. Roll it again. Grit.
Okay.
Do I reroll that
No.
same one?
Oh no. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, guys, we're all doing a bad job, except for Tori, who
Oh,
exploded.
sorry. That was a mistake.
Do I roll the same dice or do I roll
Yeah, you roll the same one again.
Oh, I got a 2.
So you
I
got
got 6.
total.
6.
Yeah.
So
I have
the
a
grit.
13.
Yeah, the grit check was for a 10, so Zinnia, you get 1 more adversity token. However, because you have a 6, you're closer to that check. Your sturdy roots feel the ice crawling close to you, but your vines are thick. You're strong enough to handle the cold. Franny, how much longer is the question? However, Sani, your feathers are feeling it the most. Your bones are hollow. Your wings you're tight. You can feel the cold breath on your neck. Like everything is inching closer. And even though you are in your suits, you feel this cold for some reason. As well as Chroma, your human skin is just rife with goosebumps, covering all over. However, Yosef, how do you manage the cold?
I can actually decrease my internal sensitivities to temperature gauges. Therefore, as soon as the cold is starting to cause issues to my sensories, I just simply turn those off.
Oh my god.
Mm.
It's just like in Detroit.
I know. I love this. Y'all are amazing, by the way. Actually, you know what? That is a point of inspiration, and I gave one earlier to Sunny as well. If you saw that.
Oh my god, I didn't.
And
Thank you.
just a little heat. Right then, a quick little screen flickers on, and a face appears. A similar face, a familiar face. The whale. And is staring straight at Sani. He
I don't
looks at
think-
her and winks.
I don't think she's looking at him. I don't think they're looking at him. I think they're super not making eye contact.
But like Zinnia kind of like steps up with her toughness and she's like, "Well, what the hell are you doing here? And why are you trying to test us?"
Test? chest. The screen flickers off where you are and flickers back on the screen in the med bay where Chroma is. Ooh, that looks quite painful. Probably shouldn't touch
So does your
that.
face.
Oh my god, I'm dying. He flickers back towards a screen that's facing Sani, but even if she's not looking, directs his conversation to her and says, "Oh, well. Did you choose well?"
Do you care?
From what I see, from what you have chosen, I didn't expect anything else from you. The windows...
Because I don't know who you are.
The windows, the ice, you can hear it like crackling outside. Sorry. Sometimes I need to like... and outside you hear a whirring of a beam. And little strobing lights coming outside, almost like a homing beam. And you feel the ship kind of like being pulled. The screen that was facing Sani flicks off, and the screen at the bridge flicks on. And the hologram says, "Well, looks like you've got company. Nighty-night." The droning sounds of an engine kind of start in your ears.
Oh, not this again.
Oh, here we go again. Aw, shit.
Aw, shit.
Here we go again.
Is there any chance that before this happens, I'm like hitting on the glass to try to wake up the captain inside the room?
Yes.
Break your hand again. You're gonna break your hand again?
As you're
Well, not break it,
hitting
I'm
on the
just bumping.
glass, your limbs are slowly kind of like getting fatigued. So you're like hitting the glass, but it's like, eh.
I'm like, oh, fuck you.
And it just and you slowly collapse down, down, down until you are asleep.
I'm never sleeping again after this.
At least I know my turmoil is over, you know? I just get to support now.
The sound that Chroma hears upon waking is a trumpet familiar, a horn, early morning sounds. Your eyes open in a hall full of beds. However, you have your own room and your own little space. There's medals on the walls. A picture of you and your mother on the other side, holding a bright, shiny pin on your chest, and photos of you. And in the photos, an older, smarter, braver Chroma.
Without a busted hand.
I go up to the photo and I just start grasping it. I'm just like, what the
On the photo, you see yourself. You don't know how many years, but it looks older. Yeah, the hands that are holding the photo kind of have small wrinkles in it, but you see this ribbon that you are cutting in the photo, that bright metal on you, and what looks to be a statue. The photo around it is your mother gleaming proudly next to you, smiling, just staring wishfully, like into your face, even though
Chicago by Night books.
All right, y'all, I think we're back on. thank you all for dealing with this with me. I just switched over to the other Ethernet cord really quickly. I don't know what's going on with Spectrum, but hopefully this will be the last of it. Okay? Okay. For everyone who has subscribed, all of that goes to T-Mobile because I was going to return that when Spectrum was acting up, and now I know why I need to keep it. So thank God for that we have that, at least that other option. Y'all, since we're getting closer and closer to the time, and because of these connections, I want to make sure that we get back into the pace and everyone is good. So I'm doing a quick, is everyone, all my players, how are you feeling? How are you doing?
Oh, I am litty.
Great. I'm doing
Litty
great.
like I can only think of one word that rhymes, and I'm not gonna say it. So let's go.
I think I'm good. I think we're ready to go.
Great, great. And we are back.
So, looking at this photograph.
You looking at this photograph, you see you cutting a ribbon, an older Chroma. His face is worn. You see the wrinkles on your hands. You see you cutting a ribbon with your mother, but her face is just pointed at yours. Her eyes just full of wonder. And you can't see what the shape behind you is because the focus is more on you and your mother. But it looks to be a statue behind you that you're cutting a ribbon for.
Is the statue of me?
It looks to be like a ship. The shape is kind of fuzzy, but it's definitely an older you in front of something that you're like opening to the public, I guess.
All right,
Are we
I
with him
would've-
or no?
Currently, Chroma is in this room alone. It looks like a single room that's his room.
So I would have been like, Swell doesn't even know what he's doing. I clearly wouldn't have let them make a statue without me being the statue. It's clearly stupid. All right, let's get this over with. And I exit the room.
As you exit the room, 3 other doors open. And there, your crewmates walk out.
I look at the rest of them. And it's like, if you had to take a wild guess,
I'd say it's your
dream do
turn.
you think we're in this time?
It reeks of chroma.
This
Yeah.
simulation seems to be rather gauche.
Yeah, I'd say it's your turn to be tested.
Well, this is going to be the easiest test of my life. So, I'm not worried.
Speaking of easy, dumb brain, bring me your hand so I can fix it for you.
Is his hand broken in this universe? In this simulation?
You look
I
down.
don't think it healed automatically.
Well, but it could be. We could have aged into the future.
I gotta,
Chroma's
as a player, I
right
gotta
hand-
ask, how do you guys know that my hand is broken?
Oh, so true, bestie.
Did you scream when your hand like hurt?
Absolutely not. I would have gritted through my teeth.
I think we need a roll for that.
That's true.
Ooh.
I
That
think
is true.
Lydia knows because that is her space, and so she's kind of connected to the med bay. So anything that happens in there, given her
I'll make it.
hive
I'll
mind-
make it easier. You know, like you walk out and like you look and you see his right hand is bloodied. Is that okay for everyone? Just to
Works
continue
for
it
me.
forward. Okay.
Yeah.
As you
Alright.
say.
just because we've lost some time with all the connections.
Yes.
Zinnia, you walk up to him. Are you using your regeneration?
Yes, because it's a minor break. It can be here.
Okay. So since it's a minor one, remind me how many. Let me search it real quick. Regeneration.
I believe it's 2.
2? Okay.
But I'm-
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like straights and cuts per 1. So
Can you please describe how it looks when Zinnia does this?
So Zinnia grabs his hand and she wraps her vines around his wrist, and she goes, "This is gonna hurt a lot." And she kind of channels the powers from her vines that give her regenerative powers into Chroma's hand, and she kind of enjoys when he winces.
I'm like, please, I'm okay with pain.
And she goes, "Sure you are, you big baby."
Yeah, that's the spot.
As Zinnia is working on Chroma, you hear the trumpets just go off in the distance, and you hear marching coming down. And then down the stairs comes this grizzled, older man, just completely uniformed all the way at the end of the hallway where the stairs are coming from. And he looks down the hall and is like, "Oh, you're awake." He rushes down, but it doesn't look rushed. His steps are metered. His march is forward. His cap has the emblem of the noted pilot academy that Chroma remembers, that Chroma has grown from. He walks straight down to him and puts out his hand straight into Chroma's presence. Captain Quinn Malcolm, sir, welcome. It's so
Before
nice to
say
see
anything,
you.
Let's just get this over with. Let me guess. There's an asteroid coming, and I have to choose between my family and them. I choose my family. Come on, let's. All right, let's.
Way to jump the gun, Chroma.
Captain Malcolm looks at you and says, asteroid? I'm sorry, what's happening here?" I wasn't briefed on this. He looks around and says, "How are you doing?" Puts a hand out to Sunny, and looks to shake Sunny's hand. Or wing.
Yeah, I am confused, but I will oblige.
He grips it, shakes really quickly, turns over to Zinnia and sees the vines and doesn't know where to put his hand. He's like, "Hello." To shake your hand as well.
Reaches her actual hand out and shakes his. He goes, "My hand's over here."
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you.
Yosef's hand is already outstretched.
He sees Yosef's hand out and looks and says, "All right then." Turns and walks forward. Will you be following?
Sure. Let's go ahead and get this over with.
You all follow. He kind of turns over to, "Oh, thank you so much. Who are you giving the adversity token to?" And everyone. Okay, so someone gets +1. Who is getting that +1? And I'll give everyone an.
Not Chroma.
You have more than anyone right now.
I don't know what to use them on.
You're like, I just want more.
Use them on rerolls. That's one thing.
Oh, Tori gets an
Oh, there
extra
you
one.
go.
Also, remember, if we're in a snap decision, you can use yours to take half automatically.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the nerves of steel, I guess.
Nerves of steel, and also like any planned action when you're just sitting around. So the captain turns around and says, "Well, are you joining me, sir?"
Yeah, of course. Let's get this over with. So as we're walking down, I see that Yosef's hand is still extended, and I just look back and I'm like, "You just gonna have that thing out like that, or are you gonna stand there and be a dickhead all day? Come on, we got things to do."
Yowza. Harsh.
I just stare at him and put my hand down. Like, I expected respect from a fellow sentient being.
And Zinnia just kind of gets close to Yosef and says, "It's okay, Yosef. We know he's a jerk, just like Chroma."
Well, I'm gonna just be like, it's a dream. Remember, none of this is real. Can't get respect from a dream.
I expect
no.
respect from you, sir.
You have my respect. Just come on.
Yo,
Why do you call me a genitalia?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Like I call everyone a dickhead. The captain's a dickhead. The people I've worked with is a dickhead. Who isn't a dickhead?
Give it a rest, Chroma.
the captain at the end of the hall has his hat in his arm, standing up straight. As you join him, he walks in step with you, not really considering Yosef in the back. And he was like, "My goodness," it kind of whispers to you as y'all are walking down the stairs and outside. "I would have had that reprogrammed. I cannot believe you still have him on board. It's so impressive, sir."
What do you know of him?
What do I know? You are the only one to have an actual... I don't even know what to describe it. We've had them for years. We have them over there, and you see across the way there are some of them serving. There's some of them at certain stands. There are some of them walking around. They're like, "I'm just so surprised. I know they're more common now, of course, but it's just still, it's shocking." That's all. Yeah.
But tell me, what shocks you about it? What's so? I guess I just can't find the joke reel. What's shocking about it? What's so?
He looks at you, and his face is of a little slight fear. He's like, "Sir, it's just shocking to see machinery walking about looking as he does, as if he has a name."
I stop. And I'm now standing directly in front of them. I'm like, "Yeah, but why does it shock you exactly? What's?"
The captain turns and looks at you like, "Sir, I apologize if I said anything outwardly, but for us humans, it's weird. Weird is the word. Can you? We've had them for years. We've made them for years. It's a different world."
I kneel down to them, right? And I'm like, "Listen, if this is what I think it is, I'm assuming this is my crew, given the parameters that you know well of. And I fairly think that if they're under my command, I probably treat them like shit sometimes, probably by mistake sometimes. Call them all sorts of names and say all sorts of things, right?" I mean, like I said, Yusuf is, an android, sort of say, right? And I get real serious and I get real in his face and I say, "But he's my fucking crewmate. Don't
That
you
would
ever
be...
dare say anything about him again."
Now, is this more intimidation? And if it is,
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
Could I have a brawn check of 4?
A bronze check. Oh
Yeah.
man, I guess I gotta get a 4, huh? Let's
Can't wait
see.
for him to roll a 1. That would be so funny.
Oh,
But he also has 8
That would be so awful.
He does, he can
tokens.
just
He
get it up
literally is fine.
Yeah, roll that.
all
Get it
right.
up
Well,
there.
let's see. Hold on. Let me go to the thing. Let me go to the hold up.
Can you take half?
Can I? I do have the
Okay.
nerves of steel thing.
Well, this
Well,
is more.
It's not, yeah. This
yeah.
is just.
Yeah.
It's not a snap
okay.
decision. Yeah.
All right, so let me go like this. Let me go like roll. Then let me type in the. Oh, shoot. You said it's a
4.
D4, right?
Yep.
All right, watch the magic happen.
Let's see it.
Exploding dice.
Oh,
no.
Wait, what is your brawn?
My brawn is a
What's your-
D4.
Oh, it is a D4?
Yeah,
Yes.
my brains is a D10 and my charm's a
Oh,
D6.
okay. Oh, so
But-
you only get a 2, but you have 2 adversity tokens you can spare.
All right, I guess I'll use those.
Yeah, man.
I'll use the adversity tokens.
Justice.
Captain Malcolm looks straight at you, and there's a sweat just runs down his face, and says, he opens his mouth, but no words are coming out, and he bows his head, moves his arm
again,
out, poses
I would
to
say
salute.
I would stand up. I guess I would stand up, and then be like, "Hey, relax, right? You were showing us a thing," and I slap him in the back.
He flinches at what you are doing and says, "Yes, sir." He is more scared of what you could do with your status, your rank. You have ribbons on your chest going down, and compared to his, it is nothing. And he stammers a little bit. He's like, "Yes, sir. Yes, of course. Right this way." Turns forward and starts marching ahead of you as if no more conversation is left in him. You.
I go to Nightshade. I'm like, "Sheesh, we're crawled up his ass."
Looks like maybe we did kick something into him. Maybe we should make a good team sometime. See how we can.
Just remind me that if I ever actually do get this much power, that I have at least somebody like you guys to keep me in check. Cause Jesus Christ,
You wouldn't be half as bad as a captain, but you're still a jerk.
The stroll down the pathway, you see marble, beautiful architecture, the emblem of the pilot academy flying high in the breeze. The air smells familiar to you. You hear the marching orders, the training in the distance, and the trumpet like all the way far ahead from someone up perched up in a higher balcony. And as you're walking through these familiar halls, these little young ones run to you, little scouts, almost new recruits. They run, and as soon as they come in front of you, kind of like stumble into each other, and then they stand up straight with their hands saluted and say, Sir, hello, sir. My name, oh my goodness. My name, okay, I can do this. My name is Nicholas.
Can you? Hi, Nicholas. How's it going? How are you?
Good, sir. I joined the academy because of you. Yes. Behind him, this a slightly pudgier, but he's definitely been through the ringer and through training. You can see it on his face. He's not used to the time, waking up early, working all day, running, all the trainings, and he looks, Broderick, sir. It's so amazing to meet. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing to meet you. I cannot believe may I shake your hand?
No, I think I don't know where they've been, but you could go ahead and just stand there. Um, but so you guys are in the academy because of me? Ah, yes, yes, yes. Of course, that makes perfect sense. After all my whatever they may be heroic journeys that you guys, I'm sure, have heard, who wouldn't want to join and jump in and try to achieve even half the things I would have done, right?
You can count me out.
He looks at you and says, "Sir, it was you and the crew when you were out. The aileron roll, the move named after you, the Johnson aileron roll that you maneuvered out from like a collapsing. Oh my god! And he's shaking in front of you, just like holding out a shivering hand, just like, may I at least have an autograph?
All right, you know what? Since you asked so nicely, and I'm like, I like grab a piece of, I grab actually his arm, and I start just like writing on his arm, and I'm like, I originally wanted to call the maneuver, the Johnson X Johnson, but there would have been so much confusion, and it seemed so long to name, so I actually ended up letting Yusuf over here name the move, and he ended up coming up with that name, and at first I was against it, but it ended up suiting all right. I just finished signing his arm.
The kid like looks and says like, yes, the aileron move is a known stunt plane move. I'm sure Sir Yosef is familiar with human history. It's just amazing that it happened in space for the first time by you. It is insane how you. And he looks over to Yusuf, straight at his face and says, "Thank you, sir, for naming it," and just like gives a quick salute, puts it down,
Can I go?
and smiles beamingly at the crew. I one day hope to have a crew as you do, sir.
Yeah, you hear that, guys? Stick with me long enough, and I'll make you famous.
I think
Again,
we
I'll
should
speak for the
be.
crew. We'll pass.
I think we should maybe be focusing on what the test is here.
Hey, for all we know, there isn't a test. For all I know, I just gotta walk around, shake some people's hands, and say hi, and that's it. If it's just like this, like I said, it's gonna be easy. So,
I think Sonny might be right. We should probably figure out what we're doing here.
all right, let's just keep moving. Let's just smile and wave, smile and wave.
Continue with the simulation.
All four of you come to the center of the academy, and there the vision of that photograph comes alive, and there you see the minnow, beautiful bronze, in a 360 motion, rotating with like a star system kind of floating around it. The statue notes a time, a place where the minnow did the aileron roll. You can see it from just how dynamic the statue looks. It's big, glittering in the sun, and people are standing in front of it taking pictures.
Look at that. The ship looks way better under my command. I just have to add that too.
The
You
ship
guys remember the
simulation
time?
was better under your command.
You guys remember the time Chroma thought he could call it the SS Minnow Johnson? So stupid.
Hey, it's gonna happen. All right, it's only a matter of time.
In your dreams, apparently.
Captain
You-
Malcolm,
They love, sir.
What's that, Yusuf?
If you wish for this simulation to have any sense of reality, it might be advisable that you keep yourself alive, sir.
Good point. Good point. Let's get through this before we freeze to death in the actual world.
the Captain Malcolm is standing right at the statue memorial stone that kind of has the information on front of it. You see that it has been changed. The the stone that it was on, the pedestal that it was on, is old, worn, just as when you had cut the ribbon. But however, the tablet, the information has been changed as well. You look at it and it's new font, it's new writing, it's completely been cleaned over, and it says DSS Minnow, with no indication of your name or indication of the crew. It's just now the ship name.
Huh. That's weird.
Did it had it when we walked up? Or
No,
was
it
this is the
it
first
had
time
it
In the
for
picture.
in the picture. It was on there. Chroma recognizes it as a difference. All four of you, all three of you haven't seen the picture, so you don't see any difference other than the fact that that's definitely new. But the pedestal it's on, that's, when you come up to a statue, it says something that it's worn. The statue is worn, but this is new.
Okay.
Captain Malcolm looks at you, is like, sir, yes, with the recent changes, I hope you have been updated on the recent news.
No, what's the recent news? What's going on? What's happening?
He's still kind of intimidated by you, so he turns and says, well, I don't necessarily think I have the right to say.
Speak freely, Captain.
He kind of stutters out. He's like, Command recently has noted your origin history, and they wish not to tarnish our academy with this on
What?
display.
Chroma,
What did you
what
just
is
say
he
to me?
talking about?
Since it's like, he like looks at you, kind of puts his head down. It's like, sir, it was not my decision.
Angrily, I'm like gonna grab him from the collar and just be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Command, sir. And he's trying to like stay very still with your arm on, your hands on his collar. And he says, command, sir. They made the decision. I apologize. It was
Lilia puts
not
her hand
my
lightly on
choice.
his shoulder, and she's like, calm down, Chroma. Remember, it's just a dream. What is he talking about? You can't be this upset about a dream.
No, wait, no. Where's command? Who do I need to speak to?
Sir, they've already made the decision. There's nothing you can make a change to. They have already...
No. This isn't gonna happen. No. What is this bullshit? What's happening? What? Get me out of here. Forget this stupid dream. Forget the bullshit that you're trying to push and peddle right now. What's going on?
I'm not sure what you are saying. The dream is not...
Bullshit.
The dream?
What is going on? You're supposed
What?
to be... Is this a decision I'm supposed to make? Am I just supposed to be okay with this?
Sir, this is how we do it at Command. This is how we run things here. I'm sure you know from your experience that this
I
is
push
not
him
decisions.
down.
And
Push down.
could
I
I have
would
a
push him
brawn
down
roll,
on the
please?
ground. Oh, you said a brawn roll again?
This
Yes. Can I have a
messenger guy?
6?
All right.
You're gonna push this guy down? He's just doing his job. I mean, he was a
Man.
little racist earlier,
His
so
job.
I don't know. I'm conflicted.
What's honey? I don't think you should be doing this, Chroma. I don't. What has he done to you? I don't understand. You won't explain to us.
Come on. You said a 6? I would have to get a 6.
Oh, bud.
Wait, hold on. How many of these points I could use to add to that roll?
You could use
How
all
many
of
as you
them.
want. Everybody can
I'm
help you.
using-
This is
I'm not
well, no,
helping
no.
with
Actually,
this.
no. This is a snap decision. Actually, this makes sense because you're pushing. That's a snap decision. So nobody can help you.
That is a
This is just
decision.
yeah.
Oh, if it's a snap decision, I still can use my nerves of steel, right?
Yep.
For snap decisions, you can. Yeah.
Yep. But you have to
Oh.
explain to me how the other stat would work.
Actually, no. You know what? I like the idea of it since it is coming out of anger. Nerves of steel wouldn't really fit with this, so I would say that I'm gonna use the 5 points. I'm gonna use the 5 points.
Okay,
Can you
I'll-
use adversity tokens for snap decisions?
Oh shoot, that's
You,
right.
you can
Yeah.
use
Right.
adversity tokens for yourself. You
Oh, yeah,
cannot
okay,
help
then-
each
Not
other.
for other people. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I would use the 5 points.
Okay. Give me a second to press these buttons. 1,
You use 5 adversity tokens
2.
to push somebody down. You don't even know what's going on
Absolute- I
here.
am
3.
trying to make a point here.
Oh my god.
4.
Point made, okay? Goodness God.
5.
Five
I don't
tokens to
fail.
push
I don't
somebody.
fail.
Explain to us what happened.
So he's pretty much like murmuring back to me. He's like, What's done is done."
Mhm.
And I think Chroma at this point is done he's done, like trying to buy what he's selling, whatever he's pushing,
He's not having
and
fun anymore.
not just the captain, but he knows that the ordeal that he's in is just way more than this. So as he pushes the captain down, he's like, "All right, you fucking whale! Like this is bullshit. Get me out of here. Is this a decision I'm supposed to make? I'm supposed to be okay with this?"
Chroma. Chroma. Look at me.
Chroma looks at Yusuf silently.
If you're supposed to be this great leader now, you're not acting it. Need to stop. Think. The problem is clear. Your past is being hidden. Perhaps the test is not this, but perhaps it is a question of if you would continue and go along with command, or if you will go over command and make your past public.
What?
What What is it that they think that is so shameful about your origin?
No.
I know my origin, and I hear what they have to say about me.
No, Chroma, what aren't you telling us?
No. No. I know what this is. Ha! All right. Ha ha. Funny enough.
Chroma,
Okay,
it's a
I see what you
helpful
did
memo.
here. This is a whole thing, so I just talk, and then it's out in the open, and then before you know it, I'm fucked, right? I'm the one that gets fucked at the end of this,
But
right?
if it helps the minnow, Chroma, I think you need to just let it out.
But what about my life?
Chroma,
Right?
Chroma, none of us are judging you. We all have pasts.
Not like mine.
How do you know? You don't ask any of us about us. We never ask about you. So, just clear the air.
The surrounding area, seeing the captain on the ground, is still. The marching trainees in the distance are watching for any, difference, anything. People are